Hello everyone, my name is Wenzhao, a Chinese student. Today I want to talk about energies. We all know the sun gives off heat and the light. It is a major resource of energy for people living on this earth, and we transform it into different forms of energy. We all know energy resource is very important to our life. Or we can say we can't live without energy. For example, if we want to drive a car, we need the gas. If we want to watch a TV or use our cell phone, we need the electric energy. Even now, I'm recording this video, I'm using the electric energy. Nowadays, people are using oil, coal, and the natural gas as the main energy resource. But with the developing of the world and the limited resource, people started to use wind power, solar power, and nuclear to displace the traditional energy. Today I want to introduce a new energy, the wind power, a clean and renewable energy resource. For introducing the wind power, I will explain the relationship between wind and wind energy and introduce the energy technique. At the same time, we also need to know the pros and cons of wind energy. Wind is the movement of the air across the surface of the earth. Because the sun hits the earth unevenly, and the results are the differences of the temperature and pressure on different parts on the earth. The pressure difference causes the air movement, and the direction of the movement is from the higher pressure area to the lower area. The kinetic energy of the wind is called wind energy. Wind energy depends on the density and velocity of the air. The wind energy technique is the technology to use wind to create electric energy. When wind flows across the wind turbines, the turbines start to rotating. The engine connected to the wind turbines would get energy during the rotating. The cumulative of those engines would be a good electricity resource for people. We know everything has two sides. Firstly, I will introduce the pros of wind energy. Wind power is a green energy and does not cause pollution. It is an environmental friendly energy. From ABE website, in the year 2010, the U.S. carbon dioxide emission is about 3,000 tons, and 33 of the emission are come out of the electricity making. If we use wind power, there will be about 1/3 less greenhouse gas emission. This huge reduction on the gas emission will delay the greenhouse effect and give us more time to deal with the problem that icebergs keep melting every year. The other advantage of wind energy is saving space. Compared to the solar energy facilities, the wind engine just needs a little bit base area and enough heads for the turbines. As soon as the flowing wind makes the fans rotating, the electricity can be produced. At the same time, the wind energy is renewable, so we don't need to worry about it will run out. And the wind energy promotes the alternative energy source to meet the state requirement. For the disadvantage of wind energy, the wind turbine may be a threat for flying creatures. The high rotating speed wind turbines could kill birds easily. The data from American Birds Agency reported that there are about 10,000 to 40,000 birds were killed by the wind turbines. Secondly, from the report and suspect, wind power can protect the environment, but actually it costs more to build a wind power fan than to build a coal industry. On the other hand, wind is the movement of air, so wind is a fluctuating source, so the turbine cannot generate electricity constantly and lower efficiency. For example, the largest single turbine only can provide about 400 to 500 people electricity usage. The other disadvantage of wind energy is noise. Wind power turbines are mostly built in the countryside, but for people living in the countryside, they prefer less industrial instruments inside their farms to keep their living place clear. The wind turbines would cause noise when they are working, and the existence of them would destroy the countryside scenes. The wind turbine also produces infrasound. The infrasound is the sound with low frequency. Humans' ears are much more sensitive to the low frequency sounds. Those sounds can cause the position of heard sounds. In summary, from the disadvantages listed above, we still have a long way to make the wind power to be a great energy resource. Most of those shortcomings are because the technique immaturity. Wind power is still a good energy resource. We can motivate our technique to make the wind power be more mature.